Have you ever woke up with a roach on your face?
Period. No, that's not the goal.
All right, then. So there it goes.
Or in your ear.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I got in the neighborhood with me that broke up with roach in your ear. Y'all want to go to the bando and man my neighborhood? Do y'all want to go to the bando? Do y'all want to go to the bando? To make him look better, he said he know not true. Silver spoon, I ain't never ate with that day a day in my life.
Nigga, you did have a silver spoon.
Look, used to have to come to my grandma's house because I'm getting in the fight.
You cried like a baby to go to your grandmama's house.
Every day.
You to hold your breath.
Every
It's
day.
no tantrum to go over there.
I don't want to be in these gates. I want to be outside in the neighborhood. That's why I want to be over there. But they don't understand that.
No, I'm going to tell you the reason why he want to be over there. Y'all ready?
What was the reason?
Because he can suck and pacify over there till he was 12 years old. He was sucking pacify till he was 12 years old. He couldn't do that in the house.
He cried like a baby. Hold his breath.
Yeah.
They trying to say I was over there trying to suck a passy, but they ain't going to tell you everything like that. They trying to hide it.
Ain't nobody hiding
it. He capping. He capping.
Hey,
he know I stand on business. He know that. Can't no nigga ever pull my car ever in life. I stand on business. You drop me somewhere, I stand on business. You drop me in your hood, I stand on business.
I don't feel like you stand on business.
Yeah. I've been stood on business. I've been stood on business. You want to hide it for the world, I'm going to put it out there for them to see. I want to put up nowhere. You ain't had me put up nowhere. Like, you ain't had me behind the mansion. I was outside doing what I wanted to do.
You was behind that till you cried.
No, I got too much to drink. I drunk too much. Let's go. Get mad because we say the South ain't the suburbs. Then he want to talk about some other like this being shit. This being shit. No, I'm being real. You lying. You up here flagging. You're capping. You capping. I know you.
Ain't no mystery about his
I know you though. I know you. What's wrong with y'all? Why y'all doing that to me? Y'all know me. You know I stand on business. Why you even letting somebody play with me like that? Why you letting somebody play with me like that? Why you letting him play with me like that? Why you letting him play with me like that? No, ain't no joking. What do you mean?
You are embarrassing yourself. You embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself.
Man, what is she talking about? Get off me, man, get off me,
But you can't do nothing with me. Ain't shit you can do.
I ain't about to get on here and judge nobody parenting. I ain't about to do that. But what I am going to do is talk about what happened on today. I don't know how we got here, but we're here. And we got to see on live because like he's like all the other children in America. We got to capture the moment. Oh, we captured the moment when you was popping your gums and your daddy reached off and popped you. And in the southern term, yoked your tail up. Yes, he did. Had he done this back in the day? Probably not. Is this a little too late? No, never. He was bold enough. His name King. And thought he was above all this talk with his chest. He even booked up at his mama and his dad. See, my kids ain't never really show out in public. They got on my nerve at the house. I mean, it was far in between. And you know, us parents, we gonna talk to you with our eyes first. Then if I gotta talk to you through my teeth and you still don't understand what I'm saying, at that time we're gonna lay hands and I'm gonna anoint you physically because you done lost your mind. And that's what T.I. did on today. That's what he did. And I hope and pray don't nobody start attacking T.I. for yoking his tail up because, like again, I don't know what T.I. did with this child back in the day. This is the product. But you can't say he didn't raise them right or he raised them wrong because you can do all you can. You can train them up in the way they should go. And they'll turn out and just be plumb crazy. But what I do know, at that Falcons and Saints game on today, shout out to my team for winning. T.I. said, you know what, enough is enough. You done went out here and got these teeth and can bite America. I'm about to bite you. And that's what T.I. did. I'm excited for all parents on today. I'm sad. You know, it happened in public. It was probably some mainstream Americans in that booth. They've been in the news and on social media, you know, going back and forth. But today, he gave him a warning. But that little thing kept talking. And T.I. said, try me if you want to. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts. Come on, because I'm sure, you know, y'all like to beat me up because I talk about Oprah. Come on then. Let's see.
And they were pretty much having a debate. I finally had time to see the footage that happened right before King Harris got into the physical altercation with his dad, T.I. And they were pretty much having a debate about if he grew up with a silver spoon or not. Now, he felt pretty adamantly about this, and he is standing by his story that he did not grow up privileged. I'm going to go ahead and insert the clip of them going back and forth here.
Woke up with a roach on your face.
Y'all want to go to the bando to make him look better. He's he know not true. Silver spoon. I ain't never ate with that day a day in my life.
Nigga, you did have a silver spoon.
You cried like a baby to go to your grandma's house.
Every day. He can suck and pacify over there. He was 12 years old.
Hey, I was over there trying to suck a passy, but they ain't gonna tell you everything like that. They're trying to hide it.
Ain't nobody hiding it.
The drink. Done drunk too much. Drunk too much.
This was just moments before they started getting very hostile with one another, and King and T.I. got into like a pushing, shoving match, and King left the site and skirted off in his car, proceeded to post a couple of statuses on his Instagram story, which have since been deleted. Like I said on the live, I think that King should have backed down when his mom came at him. I want to know what you guys think. Drop them comments. Peace.
You capping. You capping. You capping.
You're mad.
You capping. You capping. I know. You capping. I know you. You capping. I know you. I know you. I know you. I know you.
Ain't no mystery about here.
I know you though. I know you though.
I
know you though. I know you. What's wrong with y'all? You capping. You capping.
Something bothering this young man. He said he did not live with Tiny and T.I.
Yeah,
He
man,
lived
it's a
with
lot
his
about
grandmother.
that TV show, man, that got people confused. Because I live with my grandma. You know, we'll go to the house on like a weekend. They'll say, hey, we shooting today. We need y'all at the house. They'll come get me from my grandma's house. And right after we done, when them cameras go off, I'm right back to my grandma's house.
It was real white, King.
Oh, thank you.
Well, the truth of the matter is.
T.I. was cracking jokes on King
Jada ain't
T.
got over Toothpaste Shakur. She was in that movie with Queen Latifah.
Man, now y'all going
Was
too
the teeth
far.
jokes the last straw?
Know you. What's wrong with y'all? Why y'all doing that to me? Y'all know me. You know I stand on business. I stand on business. Why you even letting somebody play with me like that? Why you letting somebody play with me like that? Why you letting him play with me like that? Why you letting him play with me like that? No, ain't no joking. Ain't no joking. What do you mean?
You are embarrassing yourself and the family.
King
Well, you
didn't
can't do
find
nothing with
something
me.
funny.
You can do.
I will be active.
I'ma tell your mama you said that. I'ma tell your mama.
I'm grown now.
I'ma tell your
Wait, King, how old are you now?
19.
Okay.
I'ma
Still
tell
young.
your mama your son say you want to show a wee on TV.
No, whoa. Yeah, I'm here.
King gonna drop a how not to book.
Okay.
How not to order Waffle House.
It's gonna be an audio. It's gonna be an audio book.
Hey, King. Them boys real white, King.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I appreciate it.
Well, the truth of the matter is.
Okay, Tip.
Hey, man. Jada ain't got over Toothpaste Shakur. She was in that movie with Queen Latifah.
Man, now y'all going too far.
It's all right.
Old Titty Boy 2 Chainz.
King, my bad.
Nah, it's all right.
I was trying to give a compliment.
K-Dub be rubbing his nipples. It's all right.
One man, I remember. Hey, look, man. The man said he wanted his teeth done, and he put his paper up. He put his paper up, man. Stacked his money, man, and he went and got his teeth done, right?
Yeah.
And so I respect and admire and celebrate the actual process he went through to get them done. And so when I seen him, I'm like, yeah, man, that man, hell yeah, man.
When I seen him, I said he had teeth like Garfield.
Hey, look, so I say, man, they white, man, they nice, because the dentist did do a good job. And you know, I'm giving them props. And his mama walk in, and the first thing she say, why the hell is they so damn big? I say, whoa.
They gave King tip teeth. Shout out to King, man. August 25th.
But what y'all understand? He's a growing boy. He gonna grow into it. He gonna get bigger.
Grab your son by the shoulder and say, you gonna grow a teeth grill. Don't worry.
Gonna grow into
Somebody
it.
called King Teeth Keith. They said, going on, T-Sweat.
Oh my God.
What you say, baby?
Don't talk about my brother.
Hands up! Fuck it, let's start it off. Well, hold up. Got 4 of my bitches in my life, but I ain't surprised. Isolate eyes. And I tell them we keeping it sweet, but you better get caught in the lies. Cause I'm trying to say what it ties. You was talking shit, come surprise. Then you look at tell them all. The words you was in, die. Yeah, I'm really running on my side. Yeah, they really gunning on my side. Got they really gunners on my side. Take it over, twice you get tired. And that's the bitch running down on my side. Okay, bitch, I be walking real heavy.
Playing the guitar, meanwhile the other one acting like a gangster. I want y'all to know these same blog sites that be posting me, just like No Jumper, told me they was gonna try to help me switch the narrative of my image, and he fucking lied. What my dad always says, man, don't say nothing, man. Just fuck that, man. Fuck that. No. They gonna keep playing on my name. And they posted my brother. And this I don't feel no type of way. You see, I'm smiling and I'm laughing. I'm just telling y'all the story. Nigga posts my brother playing the guitar. All is well. Playing the guitar. I see him. I'm like, damn. I'm like, they just posted Messiah. That shit good. I said, that shit good. I read the comment. I read the caption. It say, T.I.'s son playing the guitar. Meanwhile, the other one acting like a gangster. Whoa! What the fuck I got to do with this? Let this man play the guitar, get his fucking views, and leave me the fuck out of it. Talking about, and the other one trying to act gangster. Remo, just leave me out of that's Messiah's moment, man. Why are you gonna, you made a post about my brother and talk about me, what the f***? Like, that don't even make sense. Like, you posted him and you gonna talk about meanwhile the other one, and I hit him up.
I love him through it, and I can't say I love him through it. Whatever he going through, I love him through it, and I can't say he a great kid enough, but the media don't talk enough about the good parts.
Thing that he does.
You know what I mean? All they do is focus on the bad because they get them more clicks.
Right.
And, I try to make him aware of that, and, when we young, we kind of talk about things based on how we think they should be.
Right.
Rather than acknowledging them for how we know they are.
Right.
And I just try and, walk him through it. He get better every day, though.
Right.
And another thing I'd like to say, as much criticism as I receive about my son, I would like to shed light on the fact. We all got bad ass kids. Okay, now listen, don't make it seem like I'm the only one on here who got bad ass kids.
We all go through
You
it.
feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you ain't got no bad ass kids, you got one and you got lucky. You hear me?
Yeah.
Anybody with 3 or more,
multiples,
you got one that you don't know what the hell you gonna do with.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So I just wanted to take the time to say that.
with your dad, if do you feel as if with your dad being so powerful and dominant in the industry, do you feel like you gotta like live up to that, or is it like a challenge, or do you feel like how do you feel about that?
To be real, man, it like I don't look at it as a challenge because just like not that it tries to be or it's just what it is.
Yeah.
Like, I'm very similar to my father. Like,
yeah, you are.
It's a lot of stuff that I don't know that we alike, but my
we
mama
see it.
come tell me and be like, "Yo, you
just like
father.
your daddy."
Yeah, so it's like I'm gonna get to the top regardless, and it's gonna be appreciated one day, and it's gonna be seen. And I'm good under pressure. Pressure make diamond.
Of course.
And I like to look at it like, I'm a diamond.
Major Girl's son, King, is shaking. There's a lot to this story. I have a very interesting take on it. I've been asked my opinion so many times on this, and I have an opinion that I don't know if y'all are gonna like. Let's talk about it. It actually took the entire night for the bits and the pieces of this story to unfold properly. So T.I. was headlining the Atlanta Falcons game tonight, right? The Atlanta Falcons, he's an ATLian, King of the South, allegedly. And so it's totally proper for T.I. to come out to bring him out. I'm sure it was totally hype. And with such a holiday event like this, T.I. had his family with him. So that's his son, King. Now, I don't know if the other kids was there, but King was there and Tiny was there. So none of the other kids have been pictured but King, because King came out and it looks like he came out on his own live. On his own live, started recording himself and just spilt tea all over the floor. Let's take it all the way back. So in the beginning of the argument that we were shown, the top of the live that we were shown, was T.I. saying to King, "You've never woke up with roaches on your face." And there's been a lot of talk about King being an underprivileged brat and behaving as though he came from a ghetto situation. Now, recently, King has brought up, when y'all watch the show Family Hustle, I ain't even stay there. He's like, "I didn't live there. They just called me for filming. I stayed full time with my grandma." Let me tell y'all why I completely believe that. First of all, it's a house full of kids, okay? But they give me the couple that is only worried about them. And the only reason why I feel that way is because of a recent interview of Zonix. By the way, everything I'm saying is all alleged because I'm not trying to get sued. But Zonix came out on an interview. She did a podcast where she spoke about the relationship that she had with Tiny. She was like, Tiny was there, but she wasn't really there. She was like, by the time my mama met T.I., she was all up under T.I. There was a huge chunk of the interview that she actually had to end up getting cut out. They cut out a part of her interview when she started talking about the real relationship between her and her peoples. And that told me a lot. It was like silence was really loud in that situation from just them little tidbits. I said, oh, T.I. and Tiny was the type to go on vacation and leave the kids with grandma. That's the energy that it gave me. And with all of those kids, they just kept reproducing off of, messing around a lot. And Tiny definitely seems like a my man type of girl. And it shows. And it gives me, King is too much to deal with. Send him to his grannies. He act right over there. Well, that's where some parts of the argument came out at the Falcons game. So back to the hullabaloo that was in the back and forth on the live. T.I. said, "You never grew up with roaches on your face." And then Tiny was in the background like, "You only wanted to be over there living outside of our house because she babied you." She spoke about, you just wanted to go over there with your pacifier. You wanted to go over there with your passy. Basically saying, your grandma coddled you. We would have, you feel me, disciplined you more is what she's trying to give. And over there you got coddled. And he's like, "No, over there I didn't get coddled, but I was in the streets doing what I wanted to do over there," which I 110% believe. You're not going to tell me while T.I. and Tiny was in there allegedly messing with all them girls, had all them kind of sexual endeavors, that they was full-time watching them kids. I know that he was over there with that granny. They thought that baby was fine over there with that granny. And that young man has so much money and accessibility to money that he did what he wanted to do. This is Atlanta. I done been to the trenches in Atlanta to where you see kindergartners, 5 and 6-year-olds with straps. You feel me? Like, I've seen the real Atlanta. Shout out to Drizzle Dollar. They done took me to the real Atlanta before, okay? So I know what it's like, and I'm sure that he had plenty other latchkey kids to link up with down there that gave him the image of, I'm out here doing it by myself. In the live, they was going back and forth, and they was calling him spoon-fed. And everybody in the comments is calling him spoon-fed. He got very upset by that. He kept telling his daddy, I know the real you. I know the real you. You're trying to do a thing, and I know the real you. Now, here's where I'm not on King's side. I don't do public embarrassment moments. First of all, this is a conversation y'all should have had, just y'all. You feel me? This argument at the Atlanta Falcons game is crazy. But he made a reference to them not sticking up for him around somebody. So it gave me, there was a comment made to him or something made towards King. His family kind of laughed at him, didn't take his side, and that's when it enraged him. Because he kept saying, like, y'all supposed to be on my side. Like, y'all ain't taking my side kind of energy. And it looks like probably that person probably said something about King being spoiled or being more privileged, and he tried to call them out. And it did it in front of everybody. That's one of the reasons why he went on live. So King also posted some cryptic but not cryptic posts after that. After him and T.I., they left this part out. On this part of the live, T.I. and him got into a little fisticuffs. And he's like, basically like, you can't hit with me. Like, you basically like, you're still my little boy. You're not about to hit with me. I'm talking about King is getting, okay, he turned to a Florida orange in the face, okay? And he's getting very frustrated. Obviously, it looks like he left the game because after that, then we got the cryptic post. Here they are. Now, this is very sad. He said, if I'm a mistake, say that. Stop making the world think you F with me when you don't. Telling me a lot again. T.I. Tiny is giving me very much, y'all didn't raise him. And he's unruly and don't have no respect for y'all because he didn't have to grow up under y'all rules. He kept yelling about standing on business. And I'm not going to lie, this is my last thing I got to say about it. Baby, money does not raise children. Okay, love, care, attention, being there, those nighttime, daytime, morning talks, breakfast in the morning, being at their games, making sure you there in the hospital when they sick. I can't say T.I. and Tiny was bad parents, but it's giving me this young man probably was missing out on some quality time he thought he needed to and deserved. King was always a kid that was more outspoken than a major. You feel me? And they broke Deja. They broke Deja's spirit out there checking on her bodily parts when she's growing up. That young lady going through so much. What she always gives me was she was more raised by Precious, her aunt. That's the energy she always gave me. That she was closer to her. I think that T.I. and Tiny's biggest thing is them and the image of them. And anything that destroys the image gotta go. You feel me? Eris Harris is a good part of the image. She's singing. She's a baby child. But we going to see, you know, I pray over the whole family. I pray over the whole family. But we going to see what King, when he comes out, what he really has to say. And if he's really going to stand.
That young nigga right there.
Stan, you already knew you was going to be bad, huh?
I didn't know I was bad till now.
You a baddie?
You said my daddy?
Baddie.
No, whoa. No.
You're a good performer, too.
Oh, thank you. You see me perform?
Yeah.
Where?
No, I didn't know you was gonna ask all the questions about it.
Damn, man.
What do you feel like they got on you that they shouldn't have on you? Because I feel like with them probably seeing you grow up, they just got like, you can't be you.
Go.
Yeah, man, it's a lot about that TV show, man, that got people confused. Because I live with my grandma. You know, we'll go to the house on like a weekend. They'll say, hey, we shooting today. We need y'all at the house. They'll come get me from my grandma's house. And right after we done, when the cameras go off, I'm right back to my grandma's house. Yeah. You done black go out there at the club, man. I can't go on Blue Flame no more. And
I ain't blackballed you. I ain't never told nobody not to let you in nowhere. What you understand is, you look like the riffraff. Don't nobody want to let the riffraff in, man. You know what I mean? You look like a motherfucker who people supposed to get keep out the club. You know what I mean? You present yourself a little different, and you be treated a little different.
Yeah, till then, right now we blackballed, so I'm.
You look like the riffraff, you get treated like the riffraff. I done told you all your life. How you present yourself is how you will be received. You present yourself like the riffraff, you're gonna be received like the riffraff. Now, I ain't got to tell nobody nothing.
Hey, yeah, well, we gonna break it. We break chains.
Question, man. Do you feel any type of pressure?
They say pressure make diamond. So it's like a walking diamond. You know what I'm saying? I don't fold under pressure. I apply under pressure.
That boy quick on his feet, ain't he?
Yeah, I'm the more, as he was saying, I'm him when he made his most mistakes. That's what he tells me. We can I could do something with him, but he wouldn't want to. You know what I'm saying? Because he wouldn't want to hear me talking my talk and him. Understood.
No matter how accurate it is.
Yeah.
Tip over there shaking his head like he right. I don't.
Yeah, you know. But it's one song he did get on it, and he kind of had he didn't want to bring it to me. He didn't want to. It's like a fly going around and say this shit hard, but I don't know how to, And he was like, man, let me get on it. And I said, oh, I didn't think you want to get on this one. And he got on it, and we'll drop it soon.
Wait, so has Tip been teaching you PR now? Because I feel
it was natural.
You're doing a really good job.
Yeah,
you're doing a really good job.
Teaching me, yeah. This is just how he teach me to carry myself.
Okay.
So that's how I carry myself.
That's what you get for thinking Tom Brady gonna win your money.
I don't do that. I'm an Atlanta. Before I'm an Atlanta, bro. I don't. I'm getting off live. What?
Talk like that outside.
Hey, I can talk how I want to wherever I'm at. I'm on live, shawty. Stop talking to me. I mean, this ain't your restaurant. Everything you make, I can pull out my pocket right now. I ain't tripping on you. Get the hell out of my face. I'm not talking to you. Who the hell is he? What's your name? My name King. You know it, and your mama know
it. Don't like feeling controlled and that I can't run my own stuff.
Get your mood together. For real? Are you gonna get upset about this? Man, I know you ain't finna do that. I know you ain't finna do that.
Keep on talking about my chick on the side. She ain't fucking with you, girl. Tell your friends that they can be quiet.
Tiny's son King claims he never lived with T.I. and Tiny in the mansion. He was just there for the filming. Once they stopped filming, he went back to his grandma's house. I guess he want us to believe, I ain't lived with my parents living off their money. I was over there at my grandma's house in the trenches. You know what I mean? I don't know exactly where his grandma lived, but I see where he getting at. He think he slick. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how you got rich celebrity kids still, fiending for that hood nigga respect. You know what I'm saying? He wants to be respected like somebody from the trenches. He want to be a real nigga. He's not satisfied with just being T.I. and Tiny's son, having successful parents who put you in position to grow up better than they grew up. You know what I'm saying? He want to be respected like a real one. You know what I'm saying? That's why he running around, acting all hard and doing all these things. Now, I wasn't there. I don't know what was going on. But as a father, I'd be pissed if my son is trying to insinuate, basically I wasn't raising his ass. ass. Like he was just at grandma's house all day while I'm over here working hard